Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Classic Red Boxes. Today we're continuing our playthrough of a game that maybe you've seen me play once or twice, or 7 or 8 times, or hell, I don't know how many times I've been playing this game. We are playing more of Triangle Strategy for the Nintendo Switch, and we left off kind of on a cliffhanger the other day. We got to a point where I stopped the stream and we were about to enter a new part of the story mode, which is where we're going to be continuing off. I want to thank you guys so much for being here tonight, as always, supporting the channel, supporting me as I try to get up there in followers. So thank you so much to everyone who has hit that follow button or subscribed to the channel, and who joins me here all the time. Like my good friend there, Wienerville, thank you so much for being here, brother. How's it going, buddy? How's your day going? You might have me yawn a lot tonight. I am very tired from work. I got home and I just been running like crazy, so I might be a little tired. So do be patient, guys.
To such great lengths for us. It was our decision.
All right, so on the last episode, basically what we did is we saved the Rosellian people, and now we're continuing the story.
Forgive me, Lady Frederica, but your mother was Lady Orlea, was she not? You came to our rescue just as she did. I cannot help but feel 'twas fated to be so.
You knew my mother?
Where did you hear of this, Jerome? I've told you not a whit about her.
I overheard whispers between my mother and father long ago. Why would the elders labor to keep such information secret?
Well, truth be told,
You're good. You're playing some Guardians of the Galaxy. How are you? Well, Guardians of the Galaxy is awesome. My brother's actually playing that right now. And I'm doing good, buddy. I'm just super tired from work. But I'm here to have fun and here to play some more of the game that I'm addicted to, Triangle Strategy. I'm so addicted to this game.
Suppression of the Roselle, yes.
Actually, let me go a little bit forward. Kind of too far back here.
Oh,
let me push myself forward.
Your mother,
Oh.
Lady Orlea, led that uprising at the source.
Alright, so we're getting the full thing of what happened with her mother.
Here, to the Wolfort domain. She was a woman of great courage. She even left a sizable gash upon the goddess's statue as we departed.
Nice.
The statue that stands tall in the source. I've never heard tell of this gash.
I reckon not. Hyzant would never admit to such a thing. But we, Roselle, know the truth.
I had no idea my mother was involved with the revolt, let alone led it.
Ah, so her mother was a leader.
Gave them this land to settle.
That he did. Lady Orlea, for her part, vowed to fight on, to liberate those who remained in Hyzant. The rest of us, battered and bruised in the escape,
I'm trying not to talk during the story, so.
and remained here to live out our days in peace.
And so she eventually found her way to Esfrost, where she was taken in. I thank you for sharing such a wonderful chapter of my mother's history.
I hear she rallied the people to her cause with these words. The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
How much of this have you heard?
Hold. I beg you, recite those words once more.
Oh, of course Benedict has something.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So there exists a key that gives the lie to the goddess's teachings.
I wonder if her mother is still alive somewhere.
We can yet confront
We'll find out the more we go into the game.
Pray tell, good elder, what might it look like?
Alas, I fear I do not know.
I know not to what they were referring, but my parents always said Lady Orlea left it in this village.
Then the key is here. Jerome, please. We would speak with your parents at once.
I'm afraid that's not possible. They both passed many moons ago.
We must find this key, Lord Serenoa. I know it sounds like a fool's errand, but I feel we have no other choice.
I agree.
I wonder if he's gonna join our
There's a
party
slight
though,
hope,
the
but
Brazilian
hope
guy that we had.
nonetheless. Let the search begin.
The guy was a pretty awesome player, so hopefully we can we'll have him on our team. We need him to join. We know the key is in this village, though precisely what form it takes still eludes us. I need more information. If the key does intend to remain in the village, I will find it. I must. Alright. Let's find this key. Okay, so it's somewhere here in the village. What is this? A mirror and old rusted one at that. So we're looking for anything that can sparkle. Just like that. Okay, we need to find out where this is. We still can talk to some people here. We just want to live our lives. Why must we be chased to the ends of the earth? You did this. This is all your fault. What? I feel the pain, but I need to know if Lady Orlena left anything behind. It may help us achieve peace. Not so. We are confronting the results of a Rosalian uprising from 30 years ago. You will never know how sorry I am that we could not protect you. I beg you gather up your things and go. No. That is definitely not what we're gonna have. All I know is that we'll never go back to the life we had before. I wish you luck in your search for trinkets. Pray do not lose hope. The road ahead is atrocious, but we will remain strong. House Wolfort will do all it can for you. You've taken all my venom and still show me kindness. Forgive me truly, for I have misjudged you. I must think on what I can do to prepare. Yeah, you do that, buddy. Show some respect. Okay, I go up there. Got some silver. Oh, its convictions have strengthened. Perfect. What are you looking for, sir? Is it a treasure? Why, yes, I'm on a treasure hunt, and you? Are you playing hide and seek? I'm looking for something that could help everyone in the village. I'm sorry we're causing a commotion. Ah, I hear there's something incredible hidden in this village. Do you know anything about it? Let's do that. We'll be straight to the point. It's a secret, but if you promise not to tell anyone, it's hidden in my desk drawer. I call it my secret sweets store, and I'm going to eat all when nobody's looking. What a guy. Is that so? Well, thank you for telling me. You have my word that I shall not tell another soul. That's not what I wanted, but thank you for sharing. Okay. So how far you are on Guardians of the Galaxy there, Winneville? Did you just pick it up not too long ago, or have you been playing it for a while? Alright. Well, then the exploration there. I guess basically we got, we did some talking and then we found some stuff, but nothing too exciting.
The sun rises.
And we've got nothing to show for it.
Roland, I have a favor to ask of you.
And what might that be?
Take Frederica and get out of here.
Ooh.
Serenoa.
Just started chapter 6. Nice.
Please, live on.
And what will you do?
shall stay here.
You said I was a
Going to go
member
on something
of
else
House
for a bit.
Wolfort.
Yeah, what game are
Please
you
do
gonna play
not tell
next?
me that was a lie. I shall stay here with you, as your wife.
Aha.
Frederica,
So she's starting to decide to have feelings for him. Oh, he's taking off his
I fight
mask.
with you to the end, my friend.
Roland,
I will protect the prince until my dying breath.
Everyone's gonna battle, baby. I love it.
Leave Frederica's side. Benedict.
Anna, you...
Do it,
Say no
Anna.
more. I am with you.
Anna.
Looks like nobody's leaving. We're gonna fight all together.
Stop sulking, all of you. This ain't like House Wolfort at all.
I suppose you're right. We must go forward with our heads held high. Until the very end.
will none of you go? Truly? I see. Then we make our stand together.
So what happens when you have a
Today may be the
good,
day the
good
Wolfort
family
name
going around
vanishes
here?
from history.
Everyone's helping each other.
We have nothing to fear. For our memory shall be engraved deep within the very souls of the Byzantine army. They will remember that Wolfort fought proudly in this land of Norzelia.
Alright. Now the forces I know of Hyzant are going to attack us soon. They've tried already. There they go.
The Byzantine army strikes at dawn, sieging the Rosellan village where House Wolfort entrenches themselves. Despite the overwhelming difference in their military might, the battle rages on. That night, the Wolfort name vanishes from the map of Norzelia.
Really?
Some say they were tragic heroes who remained true to their beliefs until the end. Others insist they were merely visionless dreamers who touted justice. But soon, even the voices that speak of them vanish. All that remains is fire and blood. The war rages on, none knowing when it will end.
Wow. Did we die? The end? What? What the hell just happened? Did we seriously just die? It appears you were unable to find an important key. Try searching again if you did not save. Load the auto screen data. What? What just happened? Really? Okay, that was just crazy. Wow, that just caught me off guard there. Alright, let's try this again. I had a feeling it was like two thing and everyone was dying.
Serenoa making a valiant stand in defense of the Rosellan village.
Alright, we gotta find the key here. I gotta
Word
search
of their
it.
disobedience reaches the Holy One, who sends an army.
That
to
caught me
conquer
off
the
guard, man.
heretics. With the enemy only a day's march from their doorstep, House Wolfort and the Roselles.
Okay, let's...
Time is of the essence.
Yes. Let's skip it. Since we've already done that, we need to find the key. I totally was like blown away there. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, why is everyone just dying? Alright. Let's skip that. That that got me so off guard. I did not expect that. Okay, let's see if we can find this key. I need more information. Okay. And I could have gone inside the house. The Azure Crystal. Oh, we had our first game over screen where everyone dies. And we don't want to do that. Okay, so we need to find the key. That was my fault. I should have actually walked around and looked at it. Never seen this pellet. Seen a pellet this color before. Okay, we got some iron. Nothing there. Is there an entrance to this place? Okay, I don't see an entrance to that place. Did not want to go upstairs. I need to check more of the housing. See. Okay, so I went to there. So no, it's not there. Okay. I wonder if I talk differently to the people. Let's try. July, and yep. Let's try this. Allow me to apologize. House Wolford took us in when nowhere else we'd nowhere else to go, and I've spat in your face. Wow. But you must understand that this feels akin to death sentence. Fear not, we will find a way through this. Now is the time for strength. Alright. So we're just grabbing all the stuff that we had. We just need to figure out exactly where everything is. Hey, Rick on the web, how's the gaming going? Oh, it's going very good, actually. If I don't end up dying, like I basically happened a few seconds ago. Basically, I picked the wrong thing, and we had a game over, everyone died. Fire was burning the earth, and yeah. What are you looking for, sir? Is it a treasure? Sorry, what caused that? Promotion. Let's try that. It's okay, I've always get yelled at for playing tag too loud, so I know how it feels. Many thanks, perhaps I can join you in your game once I've found what I seek. That's a promise, but you better know that I'm the best there is at playing games. You son of a bitch, just tell me where it is. Good luck finding this treasure, sir. Hope you find it. I wonder if if that changed anything. Let's go back into this. Not many houses to check here. I know nothing of any key, and you'll find nothing of any import in my home. We took such great pains to flee the source, yet the past continues to haunt us. Perhaps we're tainted after all. Alright, so I don't see nothing in this house. What was Mother trying to say, Cyrano? We have to find that key. I know we mean to search the village, but what are we searching for? I don't know. If I knew that, believe me, we would find it. We could find it. Welcome, Raiders, to the classic Red Thank you, Park Adam, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I want to say that might be my first raid. Thank you so much for being here, Toothpicks 4 Bots. That's a crazy name. Thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome to the classic Red Box. Thank you so much for being here as part of my channel. My name is Danny, if this is your first time here. And I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different games. Some classics, some modern games. Mostly I just try and have as much fun as we possibly can here. So thank you so much for joining me here.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow.
To the Red family.
Vince, I'm going to say Vince. Yo, buddy, welcome. How's it going, Park Adam? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all for being here and for that follow. What are you guys all saying tonight as I'm searching for my freaking key that I need to find here to advance our story? And I just don't know where the hell I'm going right now. Do not know where I'm going. I want to say that, you know, we can end this and go forward, but I just don't know. Claims throughout the Lady Auras last night. Hope for us to lay in a very village. I wish it to be true from the bottom of my heart. Gotta give me something here. I see Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection on your list. I'm pretty good at that game. Exciting. I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. Yes. What's funny is I haven't done our show in a while, which I do want to go back into doing that. I do a show, basically. I call it... oh my god, what do I call it? It's been so long since I've done it. I call it Game Night, there we go. My god, I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, so I do Game Night. Basically, it is my show where I play with you guys. So, I always do want to get back to that. I used to have a whole bunch of different... Oh, perhaps this pellet is the key that will show us the way forward. Gotta hope so. We learned about the pink pellet. What else can I do? Okay, you learned all about the pink pellet. Yes, I saw that you played some Mega Man 2 and 3. And saw you... Well, thank you for being here. Yeah, I saw it too. I saw you guys were playing. And that's pretty awesome. I'm glad that you guys joined me here. Alright. I wonder if I'm able now to go through and... I'll just take one more sweep around this area. But yeah, I'm fully addicted to this game. I just can't... You wanted to return the raid that I gave to you? Well, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Nothing of the key. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, well, we're gonna try this now and see if we go. Let's see what happens. So we're gonna end our exploration. Let's see if we got what we need. The first time I did this screwed me over. So, how is Triangle? It looks so great. It is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love this game. I think it's probably one of the best games I've played in years. And what's funny is that when I was younger, these types of games never interest me. So I kind of gotten myself used to playing these games, and I absolutely love them. Alright. Off with the pink pellet. Let's see.
Might this pink pelt be the key?
The pelt of a pink boar.
Of a pink boar.
I suppose
have you ever tried this game?
Them near the castle or the harbor.
Or are you interested in trying this game?
Ah, my mistake.
You love Octopath Traveler? I'm a huge I'm a huge fan of Octopath Traveler, actually. We basically, yeah, the art style is the exact same. The same company, same thing, but different styles of gameplay. But Octopath Traveler is one of my favorite games of all time. I definitely say, did we die again? I think we did. Let's see what happens. Yeah, if you haven't played this game, definitely you should try it if you guys like this types of games. Yeah, I end up let's see, I end up dying.
And we've got nothing to show for it.
Let's see what happens.
Roland, I have a favor to ask of you.
And what might that be?
Take Frederica.
Yeah, we screwed this one up. It's gonna end up in a game over. We got one thing. We need to figure out exactly. We need to find the key. I thought the pink pellet was they kill us. It's game over, as you'll see. Basically, everyone dies, the earth burns. We got the end screen there because we can't go any forward.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow there, Krusty's Funhouse. Thank you so much, guys. So much love tonight. Thank you so much. I'm still a very, very brand new streamer. I've only been doing this for a year now. So thank you so much for getting me up there, guys. I'm trying to get as many followers as I possibly can, but what I do mostly is this is all about fun. I'm doing this because I have passion to do it. It's not really about getting paid for it or stuff. I literally enjoy coming down to my studio, turning on my stuff, and joining you guys every day. I basically stream. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. So I stream up there. Krusty's Funhouse, from Mega Man to Triangle Strategy. Haha, big day. Hell yeah. I'm a huge Mega Man fan too, guys, so. Alright, so.
It was our decision and ours alone.
Alright, so we're gonna try this again. We need to find the goddamn key to advance our story. And we're having the hardest time trying to figure out where the hell we're supposed to find this key. So there's 3 things that we have to find here. So let's try this again. We're not gonna advance until we figure out what the hell we're supposed to do here. Alright. Let's we'll keep this one to the same thing, but I might change our second person's thing. Allow me to apologize. Yeah, we spat in your face. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's get on to the next one. I want to get into some gameplay, so if you guys haven't seen it yet. What are you looking for, sir? Is it a treasure? Yes, I'm on a treasure hunt. Sure, we'll do that. We'll try this one. We haven't tried this one yet. But I don't know if there's any treasure in our village. Unless you're looking for me. What? Mommy and Daddy sometimes called me the bestest treasure. While they are certainly right about that, unfortunately I don't believe you're the treasure I'm looking for. Well, that was just a waste of life. Alright, let's go back to the pink pellet. We gotta get the pelt. There's something here that's hidden. I just need to figure out exactly where the hell. Okay, we got iron. I'm trying to, so we can't select the pink pellet anymore. Huh. Weird. Alright. How far in the game am I? I am on chapter 12, I think part 2. That's where I am right now. You know, it's funny because people have asked me how many chapters there are in this game. I don't think I've ever actually looked at it. I wonder if this mirror has anything to do with anything. So yeah, we're just trying to enjoy not getting killed here. No, I want to go up. There's no entranceway here. Calm with your husband as we weather the storm. We're still gonna end up dying because I still haven't found anything that is gonna help us here. Mom and Dad are really upset. I'm really scared. God damn. There's nothing here. I don't want to resort to looking online. I really want to do this myself. But I don't want to be here all night either. Roselia have a long, dark history of being oppressed, and I reckon they are not too happy about outsiders like that. There has to be something I'm missing here. You're looking for something old. I seem to recall seeing a rather old-looking mirror behind the elder's house. It was quite brilliant all those years ago, but I'm sure it's all rusted over by now. Okay, well, how do I fix it? This legend is too old before forgotten. Keeping something from us. They leave us no choice but to upend the village upon our search. I cling throughout the Lady Aurelia's last great hope for us lay in this very village. I wish it to be true from the bottom of my heart. Alright, bottom of your heart. Well, help me out. Something special in the village. If what you seek is old, the elder may know of it. Okay, well, maybe we should talk to the elder again. Let's talk to the elder. Frederica doesn't know much because she pretty much does not know anything about her mother. Is there anything else here? Okay, we got a crystal. Man does not want to help us. We gave this guy a home. No, nothing in my home. We take such great. Plants are free. God damn it. Maybe the choice I made wasn't the right choice. Alright, so we had the pelt. We have a mirror, which for some freaking reason I can't do anything. Okay, here we go. It's an old rusted mirror. Ah, yes, that's the one. Pray wait a moment. I'll polish it for you. Yeah, you polish it, buddy. Let me know what this does. There, isn't it beautiful? My word, the designs on the mirror are exquisite. I have no idea the rust hid such a splendor. Let's see. Perhaps this mirror is the key that will show us the way forward. Alright, so we learned about the pink mirror. Let's talk to the elder. Let's see if the elder now will do something. I know. Oh, God damn it! this elder just does not want. So, Danny, are you excited for the upcoming stuff and movies such as Moon Knight series, Morbius film, and Sonic 2 Man? What a great time for us geeks! Hell yeah! The next 2 months are gonna be such huge things for not only comic book fans but video game fans. And yes, I'm super excited for Moon Knight. I don't know anything about Moon Knight. I definitely want to watch it. Goes without saying that I'm dying to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 because, guys, I'm a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Absolutely dying for that movie. And I can't wait for it. And what was the other one you said? And Morbius. Yeah, I want to see what's going to happen with Morbius. I know a lot of people have their things with Morbius, but I think it might be an awesome movie. What about you guys? Anybody excited for the upcoming stuff? How about everyone who's pumped up for the next couple of weeks? I'm excited. I really want to see what they're going to do with Moon Knight. Alright, I've never seen this pelt color before. Well, it seems like... I don't know if we should try with the mirror. I just want to give one more little run through here. Something special in this village. If what you see, yeah. Seems like the elder doesn't know anything. Unless he's lying to us. Ooh, have I ever talked to this guy on top of there? Let me see what this guy says. Whenever I looked at my children, I remind that we can't bow to Hyzan's demands. Okay. That does not really help me. Let's see what this guy says. Anything special and unusual in the village? Not that I ever heard of. God, people, I'm trying to help you guys. Alright, let's try this and see if we get through. Do you think Blade would be in the season finale? If Blade is in that season finale, I'll be so goddamn
Elder,
excited.
For the sake of the Roselle, I've come
Blade
to
is one of
speak
my
with you
favorite
about the
comic
key.
book characters because I love vampires.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
If this doesn't work, I'll lose my shit. Off for the pink mirror. Please be. Please be. There is one
Do you
more,
think
but...
this pink mirror could be the key.
My word.
The pink pattern suggests this mirror is quite old. Might it be an item mentioned in Rosellan legend?
Let's see if this is
I
it.
never thought I'd see this again. It was a gift from my late wife. I scarcely recognized it without all the rust.
Might this be the key?
God, please do something.
No, I can't say it is.
Oh!
But you'll never know how grateful I am that you found it.
Well, that just ruined everything.
I've shown the Elder everything I have.
We're dead.
I suppose whatever might lead me to the key has eluded my grasp.
Oh, come on. I think we'll see him. They only showed first 4 episodes of the 6 to critics. They're trying to keep something secret. Well, I believe so. If Marvel would reveal everything right away, then everybody would definitely be pissed off that they ruined the surprise. And we're dead again. Okay, so it's not the pelt. It's not the mirror. There's another thing. What other thing is there? We need to find that other thing. But I've only seen the 2 of them. I have to do another choice. Another talk. Yes, I know I've seen Game Over. Thank you for telling me that. There is something else that we need to figure out. I just want to know what it is, man. Hold it. We're definitely getting to the part where it's just like confusing, because I thought personally that we found the item, but we definitely did not. I'm gonna skip this. Like, I'm trying to get further into it so like that you guys don't get bored of seeing the same thing. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell we're supposed to find this key. Okay, skip it. I want to say that it's in this man's, the elder's home. It has to be. Like, we tried everything. All right. Okay, so let's try again. If we just want to live our lives, we mustn't be a chase to the ends of the earth. You did this, and this is all your fault. Okay, let's try that one. We haven't tried that one yet. Go, you say, and go where? Anywhere you will survive. Think of this as an opportunity for a fresh start. And what will you do? I will fight for you until the bitter end, as a lord is bound to do for his people. Thank you, my lord. Good God. Is that all you got for me? Alright, let's try the kid again. I think we tried everything from it. Oh, no. Go back up. I think we tried everything from him, did we not? What are you looking for, sir? Is it a treasure? Let's try that one. I don't think we tried that one, did we? It's okay. I always get yelled at for playing tag too loud, so you know how it feels. So I know how it feels. Many thanks. Perhaps I can join you in your game once I've found what I seek. That's a promise, but you better know that I'm the best there is at playing games. Is that all his... God damn it. Did I tell you I finally watched The Adam Project? Such a good film. Yes, it was. You know what? A lot of people, there's a lot of people who really like the movie, and some, of course, who don't. But I really thought that movie was great. It was definitely a lot of fun. The chemistry between both Ryan Reynolds and the actor who played the boy, his younger version, it was such a perfect chemistry between them. It actually made you feel like they were part of the same, house kind of thing. I recall. Okay. Is the legend sold? It's been forgotten or something keeping a secret of us. They leave us no choice. Yeah, we've already done that. I cling to throughout this hope and lay in the very village. I wish it to be true from the bottom of my heart. God, can we make things even more awesome? That movie's awesome. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm getting to the point where I'm just gonna have to search. Because I literally can't find anything here. Not the mirror, it's not the pelt. What is it? What do we need? Something special in the village. What you seek is old, the village elder may know, which the village elder is not telling us anything. Alright, so we got the mirror. It's an old rusty mirror, yes. And yes, that is the one. Pray, wait a moment to polish it for you, which we already did. This is, there, isn't it? Beautiful. My word, the designs on the mirror are exquisite. I had no idea the rust hid its splendor. Alright, perhaps this mirror is the way forward. Does it do anything? It does not do anything. Yeah, learned about the mirror. Let's see if I can get the pelt as well. Maybe we need all 3 objects, but like I said, it's weird. Because we still have the thing where it's just like, we're not... I'm trying to, like, test everything by walking towards and seeing it. God, it has to be something. Do not hesitate. Throughout the Lordale's hope and land of village, which to be the bottom of my heart. Give me something that's not the exact same thing. These guys are just giving me the exact same thing. What was Mother trying to say, Sereno? We have to find that key, which for some freaking reason we haven't found anything. I know we mean to search the village, but what are we searching for? If I knew, I would have... Ooh. No, that's not... Nice little cat who's meowing at us. Whenever I look at my children, I'm reminded that we can't bow to Hyzan's demands. And still that gives us nothing. Let's see what Benedict tells me. With Lorena's key in hand, we may at long last land a grievous blow against Hyzant. We must speak with the villagers and learn what they know of it. Anything special and unusual in the village now that I've not heard of? Oh my god, someone just tell me something. Do not hesitate. Yeah. Well, I'm hesitating because no one is telling me anything here. Okay. That does nothing. Mommy and Daddy really upset? I'm scared. Which one's the mommy and daddy? Anything special? Well, here there's a pelt from Jerome's... A pelt in Jerome's abode that his parents were quite fond of. Okay, well, let's go back and get the... Should be shiny now. Let's see. Okay, now it's shining. Never seen a pelt this color before. Perhaps one of Jerome's parents took a liking to. Perhaps this pelt is the key that will show us the way forward. Well, it's not, but let's talk to everybody again. Well, it seems we're making rounds and talking to everybody. Cling, yeah, da. Okay, he hasn't changed his tune. Sequel's old and know it. Hasn't changed his tune. Whenever I look at my children, I'm reminded we can't bow to Hyzan's demands. Hasn't changed. Okay, well that hasn't changed. The pink mirror is still the same. Let's see. It's rather special. Okay, well it's special. We got something out of it. Good luck looking for treasure, sir. I hope you find it. Good God, someone just... They're neglecting to tell us anything. Like, they don't trust us. They've been living in our land, we've been helping them, and, yeah. Okay, so we'll talk to them. What about this guy? There's never objects within the village that could qualify as a key if we're looking for it. Anything special and unusual in the village not that I've ever heard of. Okay, oh, get me down there. Just, oh God, someone just tell me something, man. Okay, they're all the same. Can the cat tell us something? Come on, kitty. Come, go and play with the pelt. Okay. Well, our guys are not telling us anything. Which sucks because... Okay, that's the crystal. We took in such great pains to flee the source. Continue to haunt us, perhaps. Good lord. Can someone just help me out here? This guy does not want to help us. Nothing else is flashing. I'm looking for, like, when we found the previous thing, there was that light flashing off of it. There's nothing here. I don't know if having both objects is okay now. I can't take anything with me, so... Just take a quick little glance around. Let's talk one more time to these guys. Okay, pink pellet. Hey, thank you for the rehydrate there, baseball girl. Thank you so much. Thank you for the lurk. Much love tonight. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Yeah, this has gotten to the point where it's just like, it doesn't... Nope. I want to go down. I want to talk to this guy. Thank you, Lord Sir. No, you're a good man. Calm. With your house behind this, yes, yes. And that still doesn't help us. Let's go and talk to Roland. See if he will help us a little. See what he says. We should seek out someone who knows the legend of Roselle. That will be our best chance of finding the key. Well, the hell are we gonna find a person? Well, talk to everybody. I'm gonna try the Elder again. How Classic. Hey Classic, how are you? I'm not doing too bad. I'm just completely lost because nobody wants to tell me the secret of where the key is. Get my... There is a way. It's just, God, where the hell is everyone? Thank you so much. He's clinging to it, but still hasn't shown us anything. Like, there's nothing else that's sparkles in here. It's just totally lost. Totally lost. This is the legend of keeping someone. They leave us no choice. I could use some more help here, buddy. He does not want to help us. There's nothing here. Whose daughter is this? Like, I'm not seeing a third object. Like, I've looked everywhere, and I'm not seeing anything here. What the hell is it? So weird. I don't know. Let's try. Let's see. I doubt we got it.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Let's see what happens.
Lord Cyrano, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
See, there's a third thing, but I haven't found anything.
Might this pink pelt be the key?
No, it's not the key.
Ah, the pelt of a pink boar. I suppose you haven't encountered them near the castle or the harbor, but they are all around us here.
Ah, my mistake.
What?
I am just an old man, Lord Cyrano.
Ugh, we're screwed.
So that wasn't the key.
Alright. I suppose something else. We don't have the third thing. Let's see if offering both things will work.
Do you think this pink mirror could be the key?
My word.
The pink pattern suggests this mirror is quite old. Might it be an item mentioned in Rosellan legend?
I never thought I'd see this again. It was a gift from my late wife. I scarcely recognized it without all the rust.
Might this be the key?
No, it's not the key either.
No, I can't say it is.
Nope. It's like,
You'll
nope.
never know
You
how
suck,
grateful I
Danny.
am that
You
found
lost. Ugh. We're dead too.
I've shown the Elder everything I have. I suppose whatever might lead me to the key has eluded my grasp.
And of course, we're dead again. My god, where the hell is the third object? Alright. We're gonna have to try this again. Because, wow. It's not the mirror. It's not the pelt. There is another object. But where the hell is this object? We've been all around. I think I've talked to everyone the way that usually, that, you know, all different ways already. Where the hell is this key? Yes, we know we're dead. Thank you. We know it's a game over. We need to find this key. There's no way getting past this. I really don't want to check online either. But if I have to, I have to. This gotten to the point where it's just like I have no idea where we're going. Totally losing my thing on this. There has to be a place here.
Serenoa making a...
We're gonna skip that because we saw that. I'm gonna enter. There has to be, because I remember there was one saying to check inside of his cabinet or his something. I know I heard something like that, or I'm just going crazy. All right. Let's try this again. Alright. So it's not the pink mirror. Alright, so it's not that. I'll go back to the boy here. What are you looking, sir? I'm looking for something. Okay, there's some treasure hunt, play hide and seek. We've done that. Looking for someone that can help me with sorry for causing commotion. Let's do this one. It's a secret, but if you promise not to tell anyone, it's hidden in my desk drawer. I call it my secret sweets store, and I'm going to eat it when nobody's looking. Okay? Is that so? Well, thank you for telling me. You have my word that I shall not tell another soul. Okay, well, where the hell is this guy's, Okay, let's not get this guy yet. The only place that I've seen it, it's in a drawer. But where the hell is this drawer? Got the crystal. Like, the only drawer that I see in our whole segment is something like this. I don't know where the hell we're finding this key. Good lord. My god, I think we have no choice but to find it. I'm just gonna have to... I'm gonna have to figure out something. Village seek, the Elder may know it. Like, the Elder knows. We have to. See, nothing is glowing here yet. The iron we've got before, but nothing else is glowing. There's something. There's something to this. So this is the one, which is true. But it's not the object that we seek. So we read about the pink mirror. Yes, yes, yes. I can't remember if that cat was always there. The boy talked about a store, but there's no store here. Mommy and Daddy are gonna be so upset. It's not a store. Talks about that. Do 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 do. Can't go down. Let's try this again. Let's see this. Let's see if this helps. All I know is that we'll never go back to the life we had before. I wish you luck in your search for the trinkets. Pray do not lose hope. The road ahead is atrocious, but we must remain strong. House Wolfort will do all it can for you. You'll have taken all my venom, but you still showed me kindness. Forgive me truly, for I have misjudged you. I think all we can do is prepare. Oh my god. No, let's get the pelt. Okay, well we got that. Cause I literally have no idea. Like, there's nothing that's clicking in. Like, no one's giving me anything. Like, I want to say that the guy told us the legend, but it's still to the thing where it's just like, no, it's not showing me anything. This guy's not telling us anything. My god. With your house for the storm. I'm gonna have to be the cheap loser who's gonna check online. Like, how? Oh, it doesn't give us anything. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute break while I lose my mind here. I'm gonna take a little walk. I'm gonna try to figure out where the hell this key is. But you guys get to see the very, very awesome trailer for the channel and all the upcoming games that I'll be playing here throughout the year. And the great thing is, we're still about, not even halfway into the year, which means we're going to have a lot more games here on the channel. But here's a little taste, guys. 3 minutes and I'll be right back. So stay here on the Classic Redbox, and you won't want to miss where I'm going to end up next. So 3 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Hey everyone, my name is Danny. I'm a talk show host, a variety streamer here on Twitch, and this is my channel, The Classic Redbox. I started on Twitch because I wanted to make new friends, have fun playing online, and start a community of my own. And I think it's getting pretty good so far. You can catch me Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I try to jump on occasionally when I can. And here on my channel, basically, like I said, I'm a variety streamer. I get shot like that. Rick brought up that they look like PS2 characters. No, that's not true. The faces, the faces are. Might as well put a nice flame shield. Why not?
I shall make use of this.
I'm at the end of the first movie, just like my heart stopped. I can't wait for part 2.
Fuckhead.
Hope you like the channel. Thank you for being here. Sonic Frontiers.
Over here!
Bayonetta 3. Gotham Knights.
Confront
Triangle
the enemy in
Strategy.
complex strategic battles. Utilize the terrain and your allies' abilities to claim victory.
Now!
System. Immerse yourself in a deep, branching.
Redfall.
Give me a taste. That's bad.
Bloody hell.
Taste this, cabrona!
Mario and Rabbids 2. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Splatoon 3. Killer Instinct. Coming to a stream near you, only on the classic Red Box. Thank you guys for joining me back here on the Classic Red Box, and hopefully some of those games got you excited for what's coming to the channel. And I think I found my way through. So I went and talked to Benedict after we left the village, the Elder's house, and we talked to Benedict where he says that he feels like the Elder's hiding something in his home. Now remember, the Elder had told us basically that there's nothing suspicious in his house, and that there's no point in searching it. So went to Benedict. Benedict said that we should search his house, but the trouble is that he's in there. And we went to Frederica, and basically we have her talking to the Elder right now. I think maybe this might be it. So let's see. Elder, forgive me, but may I speak with you outside for a moment? So, an audience outside with Lady Frederica. To what do I owe the honor, and what would you ask of me? So I think that I'm hoping to God this is it. Okay, so he's outside. Let's search the house. Oh, there's our flashy. Let's see it. A box hidden beneath the rug. It would seem the Elder did have something to hide. God, did we finally find it? Because I'm getting sick of dying. Oh, it's the rock. The pink rock. Perhaps this rock is the key that will show us the way forward. Alright, so we got everything, so we can end it. Let's see it. Please God be the right one. If we die again, I'll lose it. Alright, here we go.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
Okay, so we got all three. It's the rock. Offer the pink rock.
Could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
Good God, please be it.
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
There we go.
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell you everything.
Finally! Only we've talked to every person over and over and over again. What I should have done right away was talk to Benedict.
What is this strange pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
Is it salt?
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it is salt.
There you go.
Truly? a rock of salt.
Indeed, it is. And the story behind it is a long one. This crystal before you was brought here by Lady Orlea.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Yes, but the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are apt to grow. That was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlea spoke of a repository rife with salt, hidden somewhere in Norzelia.
And where might that somewhere be?
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed with Lady Orlea herself.
I wonder if she's actually
Do you
dead.
know anything about this, Lady Frederica? Anything at all? Did your mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is imperative that you remember.
I apologize, but this is my first time hearing of them as well.
There's something about Benedict, though. I don't know if I can trust him.
You're scaring the lass.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we know it. If you have ever wondered why Hyzant oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source, this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
And not just that, anyone who finds that repository could reign over all Norzelia.
Would it really have so great an influence?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. It is one of Hyzant's fundamental beliefs, one that, due to their monopoly on both salt and the source, has appeared true all these years.
So Hyzant is
But
the
no longer. With this crystal
religious
alone, we can
state.
prove their doctrine false.
Revealing their absolute teachings to be mere fabrications would shake Hyzant to its very core.
There may be hope for us yet.
Uh-oh.
A report, my
The
lord.
war's coming.
Hyzant's army is on the horizon.
Yep.
Lord Serenoa, if you would, I should like to be the one to speak to them.
Of course, Benedict. I leave the matter in your capable hands.
I don't know. There's something about Benedict that just gets me wondering, is he gonna turn on us? Is he gonna end up doing something and joining forces with Aspfrost or with Hyzant themselves? Boy, they're surrounded, man.
Lord Serenoa, how unfortunate it is for us to meet under such circumstances. But for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
Before that, Minister Exham, there is something we wish to show you.
It is a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is this you speak? This is salt, indeed.
I wonder if he's gonna join our team or not.
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so, but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape you.
He seems to be the most. There's two members of the Hyzant group that seem to trust Serenoa, so hopefully things go good okay now. We need partners to fight Aspfrost.
Ways to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolford here. Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One. And you have my word that the village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
Okay.
Oh, how I wish I could see the Holy One's face contorted so.
Yeah, because the leader of Hyzant, we haven't seen him or her.
We owe our lives to this.
But
a crystal of salt.
There's something about them.
Salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessings of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzelia?
I cannot imagine Hyzant being blind to their existence. Salt is the lifeblood of their nation.
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One, then?
Correct. This time, we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal in our hands. Hyzant will swear its support to us.
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
That is a risk we cannot afford to take. Our first priority is rebuilding Wolfort. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village. I do hope you understand.
I see. I suppose you are right.
What will you do once granted those privileges, Benedict?
What will I do?
Yeah, see, there's something here.
Being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
I do. Our choices grow ever harder, each time piercing me deeper.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With Hyzant beside us, we can defeat Aesfrost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
Okay, well, it seems like we're getting close. I'm not sure how many chapters there is to this game. All I know, I've been playing this game for such a long time already. So,
House Wolfort protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. Hyzant sends an army to punish Wolfort for their disobedience. Cornered though they may be, Serenoa and his comrades discover a crystal of salt, hidden in the Rosellan village. Benedict leverages its very existence in negotiations with the opposing General Exum and succeeds.
So we're going back to Hyzant.
The crystal holds the power to change not only Hyzant, but the entire land of Norzelia. With it in hand, Serenoa goes to meet the Holy One.
I wonder if the Holy One is going to be revealed or not. Oh, we got some character stories here. Single man survived the Battle of Fulfdell. These are people that you can get into your encampment, and you can use them for future battles. So always do that before going out.
Got you right in my sights.
He's an eagle-eyed man. 30 years ago, during the Salt Iron War beside the Citadel of Sands. Oh, he was an archer. So these are non-playable scenarios, so you're playing it, but you're watching it.
There are too many of them, Minister Archibald. And flee we must. I'll hold them here, but you lot, retreat. Minister Archibald!
Oh, he was the last survivor of his team.
No, this cannot be how it ends. Who's yet draw breath? My heart yet beats. This place shall not be my grave.
Hey, Katie's gym class. How's it going? Long time no see. Just coming to say hi? Well, thank you for being here. Hi to you too. How are things?
Once again, I must take up my bow.
It's been quite a while. Thanks for being here. What's new and exciting in your world? Got a lot of great friends who joined in today. Thank you everyone who's been here since the raid and continuing to watch. So thank you so much.
Almost reminds me of myself in my younger days.
You flatter me.
Still, I doubt you'll emerge victorious. Without me on your side, that is. The name's Archibald. Allow
So we
me
got
to
Archibald on our
practice.
team now.
You'll see. I can match men half my age, shot for shot.
I couldn't ask one so elderly to risk his life in battle.
This graybeard survived the Salt Iron War with naught but the bow at his back, I'll have you know. And my aim is just as sharp now as it was then.
Yeah. Having some relaxing Sunday, Saturdays. I was gonna say Sunday, not Sunday yet. Working on son's projects I'm doing. Oh yeah? What are you up to? What kind of project is it?
If that is what you wish, then I shall not refuse. We welcome your bow.
Alright, Archibald has joined our team. And he's an archer, which, good god, we need some more archers. Ooh, okay. Deals more damage to distant targets. His bow boosts increased range. Exactly what I need. I needed an archer that had some very, very strong range to attack enemies. That's perfect. That's just what I needed. Alright, so there's nothing else. There's no. Alright, good. Let's continue with our story here. Let's keep going forward, guys.
We granted you an audience because of Minister Exham's petition, but I did not expect you to show us this. A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating. It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would.
He's evil, this guy.
Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
I'm working on some ideas for having a staging contest, like staging room or a desk or something.
I have a question
Okay,
for you
that's
in
awesome.
return. What do you think of Asfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with Hyzant?
I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt.
Gustadolf is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures in place. Countermeasures such as another source of salt, for example. Having their own salt would make Hyzant's redundant, at best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without the salt tax's revenue.
What is it you want from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Esfrost, and Hyzant's ties to all nations will remain intact.
You mean to start a war? The kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand this, yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustadolf can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Be that as it may, neither my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one.
Nope, he's gonna reveal himself. He's the
For
prince.
I am the second son of King Regna. Roland Glenbrook.
Bam.
You live. There is no mistaking that face.
Huh. So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask for a better reason.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be me. We must stop Gustadolf.
Contest to see which ones are more very cozy and fun.
It all makes sense.
So
now.
is this for like a contest that you're doing this, Katie?
Oh, Holy One,
Or is
have
it
you
something
heard?
different?
Pray tell me what you would have us do.
There's someone behind that curtain. I want to know who it is.
Wolfort, Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of Hyzant stands with you. the Holy One would see you defeat Esfrost and restore peace to Norzelia. Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf. From this day forth, we support Prince Roland as our commander, and Lord Serenoa as one of the Saintly Seven.
Okay, so I'm part of the group now.
A saint.
Saintly Seven.
We are brethren now. We ride to war together.
I know, he's still evil. There's still something about that guy. Before he was talking about invading Wolffort. So to get a prize, maybe the prize, the key to desk
Well,
or
would you
room,
look at
whatever.
that? We secured Hyzant's
Okay, well that's pretty cool. I like that,
Got
Katie.
yourself named one of the Saintly Seven.
We also received a signed document stating the Roselle in Wolffort are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf.
So now everyone knows
My
that he's back
weakness and
alive.
worthlessness have brought
Because he
pain
faked
and
his death
misfortune to
earlier.
them all. And for that I must apologize.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I already told you. House Wolffort's the sword and shield of the crown.
I've decided that I must press forward, even if it means crawling forth on my hands and knees. I ask for your support as always.
So he wants to go to Azeroth to kill Gustadolf, which is Frederica's brother, and he's evil. He killed Roland's father and brother, and is married to his sister, so...
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle! We take back Glenbrook with our own hands!
Oh, looks like we're gonna have a fight to take back Glenbrook, which might be harder than we think. We'll see what happens. Alright. Whitholm Castle. And maybe I need someone to add in the objects to be staged.
Your Grace. You are needed here.
That's pretty cool.
Sucrus's missive is to
I like
be
this
believed,
idea, Katie. It's pretty
I'm
awesome.
afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
Death Snell? What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
She wants to kill him just as much as Roland.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Esfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzant's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But
Oh, it's gonna hit us with a... It's gonna hit it with a huge explosive, I guess.
Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzant to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, he shall
They're
do
just
what
gonna
our
kill him.
forebears could not. The
Next
goddess
level
Sheep
could be
shall
done in a
yield
virtual
before
way.
Esfrost's
Where is
might
this?
and ingenuity.
Anyway, how are you, Classic Red Box?
If we can
I do pretty good, actually. Today's been a great night. I have been raided by an awesome guy who I started following not too long ago, so much love to...
If not else, to leverage their influence with.
For some reason, I don't know why I forgot the name here, and I'm so sorry about that. Park Adam.
Gnashing of teeth, to be sure. but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil.
Just keep going up here.
Erica, muster a force and march to the Hierophant's palace at once.
Yep,
Deliver
Park
to
Island.
Hysant my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall
Don't
gather
know why I
what news
forgot that.
can of the Saintly Seven's
But yeah, I've been
machinations.
raided in. I got some new followers today, so much love is going on here.
You will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need ask, brother.
Just sounds good? Alright, sounds good, buddy.
Now go.
I try to keep everybody condensed down in names. Much thank you, as always. What are you up to, Adam? You playing some games, or you just resting now?
When their purpose is served. He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
Alright. And the Still of Night completed. As we're moving on. Okay, save your game. Yes, please. We're about... Where are we at now? 19 hours and 25 minutes into our game. So, we've got some good times on here. Had some pizza, just chilling out. God, I love pizza. I'm having pizza tomorrow.
Esfrost and Glenbrook remained strong after declaring a trade stop with Hysant. Gustadolf sends Erica to Hysant to deliver his ultimatum, and dispatches
You
an
hit the
army
caps
to
lock because you know that
Glenbrook
pizza
to
is
increase
amazing.
the
You
pressure
really
on
want
the
to,
Holy
you
State.
really wanted to point that through. That pizza is good.
Hysant, under the banner of Prince Roland, sends Minister Serenoa Wolfort of the Saintly Seven.
It's crazy how now he's the minister. All the titles have kind of changed up here.
Softly but surely, Norzelia descends into war once more.
Alright. Chapter 13, Part 1.
Those are the Archduke's wishes. I implore you not to forget that this is his final offer. Come to think of it, I heard that Wolfort was added to your saintly ranks. Where might he be?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. The dealings of the Saintly Seven are our business, and ours alone.
How disappointing.
That's right, Katie, that is
I had hoped
pizza-tastic.
to congratulate him on his promotion.
That wretched woman. Those are hardly wishes.
Esfrost all but demands us open the source to restore our diplomatic relations.
The Duchy fears neither a lack of salt nor the goddess's shield. You can assume they have a plan in mind.
Then this was no more than a ploy to stall for time. We had best expedite House Wolfort's plans to take the capital. Minister Exham, send word to Minister Serenoa.
Perfect. So it looks like we're gonna raid the capital and hopefully take Glenbrook back under our wing and have Prince Roland come back on his throne.
You wish to lend us Hysant's new weapon?
Yes, it was a directive from the Holy One. The weapon is one Minister Lila developed in secret.
I compressed a vast quantity of magic into crystal form.
I was gonna say, it looks like a Chaos Emerald from the Sonic the Hedgehog.
The blast crystals have yet to be perfected, but they can decimate a castle wall easily enough.
Nice.
We thank you for your support.
Be forewarned that their power makes him unwieldy in an average battle.
They are not meant to be used on people. Furthermore, we are only giving you a single blast crystal.
Regardless, I am certain it will come in handy while recapturing Whiteholm Castle.
Its incomplete nature makes it regrettably tricky to use. But Milo should be able to take care of that for you. Use them both wisely.
Okay, so we have Milo joining our group too.
I am Milo. A dancer by trade, but assistant to the saintly Seven on occasion. I shall serve you, Minister Serenoa, until we reclaim the capital.
You sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry. It isn't my first time flirting with danger.
A Hyzantian spy?
Very likely.
The blast of the Elfric should help you catch the enemy unaware.
She's definitely a spy.
Both my army and Minister Camcells will join in the attack. Can we entrust command to you, Minister Serenoa?
Most certainly. And the crystal will be key in our plan to reclaim Glenbrook.
Alright, so we're gonna have some teammates here. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go on a quick break. Too much water is not good. So I'll be right back. I just didn't want to end it while we were listening to the story mode. Be right back, guys. I promise I won't be long. I'm gonna hit you back on the break screen, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Hey everyone, my name is Danny. I'm a talk show host, a variety streamer here on Twitch, and this is my channel, The Classic Redbox. I started on Twitch because I wanted to make new friends, have fun playing online, and start a community of my own. And I think it's getting pretty good so far. You can catch me Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I try to jump on occasionally when I can. And here on my channel, basically, like I said, I'm a variety streamer. I get shot like that. You know, Rick brought up that they look like PS2 characters. No, that's not true. The faces, the faces are. Might as well put a nice flame shield. Why not?
I shall make use of this.
I'm at the end of the first movie, just like my heart stopped. I can't wait for part 2.
Fuckhead.
Hope you like the channel. Thank you for being here. Sonic Frontiers.
Over here!
Bayonetta 3. Gotham Knights. Alright everyone, I'm back. I ended that screen because, like I said, that I just needed to go for a quick run. Oh, there's two, really? Alright, so there's two different things. Alright, let's do this little mini thing here. This is just a background story, so... Yes, I am back. So sorry. I just could not wait, so I had to go on that pause screen. But I ended our break screen a lot earlier than usual.
Forgive me. My guards gave chase as soon as they noticed intruders, but they'd already fled beyond our reach.
What did they take?
Luckily, they were unable to gain entry to where we keep our more sensitive texts. All they were able to make off with was a single book, penned by the late Lady Orlea.
Oh.
Orlea? She left behind a message of sorts?
So there's the book, too.
She would it be passed on to Lady Frederica when she came of age, but it seems those wishes were forgotten.
Thalos or Erica must have hidden it from her. They derived no greater pleasure than from tormenting her. Do we know what was written in this book?
No. Storage records indicate it was protected by some arcane seal.
It must be of some significance. if she would go to such lengths to protect it from prying eyes.
I'm cozy. I'm cozy, I'm warm,
Something to
feels
do
good.
with Rosellan liberation, for which she fought so fiercely. Or perhaps it is not but a mother complaining to her daughter of a duchy they both despise.
I shall send a party to hunt down the thieves at once.
It is a relaxing night, that's right,
No
Katie.
need.
I'm
Such
cozy.
ruffians are
Like
unlikely
I
to
said,
be in the
since
employ
leaving
of
work,
our foe.
I've gotten
No doubt
cozy.
they were simply looking to loot us to fill their own purses. It is more important that we dispose of Svarog and finish the Nell with all haste. Dispatch your soldiers there.
Aye, Your Grace.
Alright, well there's two levels now. Which one should we choose? Will it both kind of lead this to the same thing, or is there going to be something different? Got Whiteholm Castle, Totir under secret orders, Hewitt scouts to Totir domain with Flugi. Let's try this one first. Let's do this. I don't think we've ever had an option of two different things.
Benedict asked me to scout out Teleorn where the Esfrosti soldiers are stationed. But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
And generally, as I'm getting that feeling too of chill and cozy. That's the way to be, Katie. Nice, relaxed, enjoying your Saturday night. Oh, okay, so we didn't have to do anything there. I'm guessing that's going to be something later on that we're going to have to get to. We should be getting to a battle soon, though.
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says Hyzant refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzant would agree.
I think
to open a
Aviora
source.
is going to turn on them.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war then?
We just have to beat them at their own game.
Warm while chilling? Yep. All I need now is a nice warm
Heading to
coffee.
Vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit, right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalos. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Yeah, she's going to turn on them.
Queen. This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Yeah, she's going to turn on them.
General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious.
Coffee sounds good. Been warm here with the snowfall.
Your charge knows not how powerless
Warning for
she
tomorrow.
is.
I am so sick of snow, my friend. Adam, I'm just... for me, snow is just
Worry
like...
not,
I'm
Your
up to
Majesty.
here with snow.
I shall protect you.
I know, they're talking about snow here as well. And it's just like, I want nice, warm, sunny weather.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents.
That's right, Katie. Coffee is the
I
best.
entered the army to make a place
For
for
the
myself.
coffee emojis and love it.
So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Lora.
Winter can be over? Yeah, 100%, my friend. 100%.
I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
Hey, Brian!
To strike down the Archduke.
Actually, you know what? I haven't done anything here. Hold on, guys.
Have you heard of the
I've been a very bad host today.
aristocrats who were aid to my father?
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in
Very bad
bribery
host.
for personal gain.
Guys, check out Adam here as he's playing some Mega Man 2.
Seconds after King Regna's
I want to say that's Mega Man 2. Nope,
Your
it's not
kind
Mega
knows
Man.
no loyalty.
Actually, don't.
Indeed.
I can't remember what game that is.
But Gustudolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Make sure you give that man a follow. Check out his channel. He rated us tonight, so much love to him. And let's get Brian Bottles here. Because, like I said, I've been a bad host.
But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics.
Also, check out Brian Bottles.
What's up,
Shut the fuck up, Doug. You fucking piece of shit.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Wasn't expecting that, but that was a good clip.
But with you, General of Loire, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could straight into my cause.
Sorry, ban him, please.
Please, General.
Check out his channel too, guys. That's two awesome links to two awesome streamers. Check them out. Thank you guys for being here and supporting my channel. So much love. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you too, Brian. Thank you so much, brother, for everything you've done.
Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Yeah, no problem, Adam. I always like to shout out. I just, for some reason, I get so involved in my game that I completely
refuse
forget.
to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
Yeah, she's more, here it is.
So you bet on my honor.
Honor.
And refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side.
You're in
will
the
have
shadows? No problem. Pentagon Tactics or whatever this is. This is Triangle Strategy, but I'll take it. Thanks for hiding in the shadows, buddy. Wanna talk? I'm always here.
And may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this. For my father and brothers.
She still doesn't know that her brother's alive.
Resolve.
She thinks that Roland is
which
dead.
I will see fulfilled. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
She's pledged loyalty.
Thank you, General of Laura.
I had a feeling she was, because she was already starting to kind of turn on Astaroth and seeing that Gusendorf was a complete psychopath who seems to be killing everybody in sight and just is completely not what she signed up for. So, had a feeling she was going to change. She was going to be part of with Glenbrook, and it seems like we might get her in our team.
But are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Tellior Reservoir to start a flood?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Tellior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city. Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Tellior is a man-made reservoir.
Oh, it was interesting
You might be
of the
able to
story.
burst through with a blast crystal.
The story of this game, Kitty?
Area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
We cannot afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is
Yeah, this game story is great. There's a lot of lore.
Perhaps it's worth speaking with the
Basically,
people
you are
and
really
gaining
sucked into this world. I'm sucked into this world. I'm remembering characters' names that I normally wouldn't on other games.
We must take the capital back.
and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it, no matter the consequences. We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Oh, it's great how I gave the recap. Yeah, no problem. I try. Like that, those of you who joined in probably don't know much of where our story is and what's happening, so I tried to do it previously on the classic Redbox. So and so happened. This and this happened.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water.
I tried my
To
best.
use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Esfrost's warship.
I like his story better. I like his idea better.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That's a smart idea.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Yeah, you're gonna see a part that becomes the main thing of this game. Eventually you'll see what I mean. I'll let you know when it happens.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Telior and flood the town? Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships, and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy? Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
Alright, so this is the main part of the game. That's why it's called Triangle Strategy. Originally it was called Project Triangle Strategy, but Triangle Strategy, basically everyone has an opinion of how they want the story to go, and they use the scales for doing this choice. So basically what you have to do is you're talking to all your members of the board here, and some people will be for something, some for the others, and then the undecisive group. So you have to sway the decisions depending on what you want to do in this game. So for me, basically I'm the guy who always goes with my fiance, which is Frederica, because I'm that type of guy. And she wants to protect the people, but trap them, blow up the bridge between the castle and the city, the citizens. So I'm going to see if we can sway their decisions, but everyone will change. If I can't sway their decision, we may have to do something else. So we're going to see exactly what's going to happen here. Alright, so there's 4 different classes here. There is Destroy the Bridge and Trap the Enemy in the Castle and then Negotiate, which we have Frederica, part of it. And Huette, which I was trying to remember her name for a second. Huette, Huette is the girl that's with Roland, never mind. So they were saying with Roland to infiltrate the castle, launch a surprise attack, destroy the duchy's warship. Benedict and Anna are saying to destroy the dam and wash away the troops in the crown city, which would probably kill everybody. And then Erendrid says that he's undecisive. Undecisive. Could be the same thing. Alright, so because I want to choose to destroy the bridge and trap the enemy and negotiate, I'm going to not worry about talking to my fiance and her it's kind of like a legal guardian kind of thing. So I'm not going to worry about talking to them. I'm going to talk to Benedict and Anna because I want them to change their minds. The negotiating would only grant the enemy reprieve, and there is a high chance that the Queen Cordelia has revealed the secret tunnels to the enemy, which I doubt, because she wants to kill him. But we would most certainly deal a heavy blow to the Azfrosti forces by flooding the city. And here you go, here's your thing. I believe it's best to trap Azfrost troops in the castle and force them to negotiate. And it pretty much tells you that you're pretty much talking to a stone wall. Using a secret passage to infiltrate the castle is the soundest course of action. But because I'm choosing her side, we're going to do that. So you would choose Lady Frederica's plan. Hell yeah. I might inquire as to why. The Norzalian River was originally prone to heavy flooding, and we can't be sure how far the damage will spread. Talior Reservoir is where the kingdom gets its water, and between the dam and the bridge, the latter is far easier to rebuild. Okay. Yeah, pretty much that.
Quite true.
Indeed, we are dealing with nature itself. The Crown City may face far greater harm than I anticipated. In comparison, destroying the bridge will centralize the damage. I admit Lady Frederica's plan is indeed poses the least amount of risk to the Crown City. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me, Lord Serenoa. Alright, so now he's deep in thought. So he's in the undecided grouping. Let's talk to Eridor. Destroying the dam is our best shot at winning this battle. The enemy wouldn't know what hit them if we flooded the city. But there's no denying. So sorry, guys. I just couldn't stop that yawn. There is no denying that the other plans have their merits too. Should we go with our best bet and consider one of the other's options? Alright, so we have different options here. I believe it's best to trap Azfrost's troops in the castle and force them to negotiate, which is what we're going to do. We should destroy the dam that cleanses the city of the Azfrosti, using the secret passages to infiltrate the castles as the soundest course of action. We're going to do this. So you think Lady Frederica's plan is the way to go, eh? Why is that? Because she's my future wife, and life's going to be pretty bad if I don't listen to her. We'll need the people's support when rebuilding the capital. To do so, we must win back fair and square and with as little damage as possible. I think it's the most efficient plan of the three, dividing Azfrost into a corner with only a single bridge to mourn, and one can easily be repaired fairly easy. We're going to do the first one. There's no kingdom without a people. Glenbrook wouldn't have much of a future if we ignore them for the sake of victory. Even if we succeeded with the surprise attack, the people might think us cowards for stooping so low, and I don't even want to think about the backlash we'd face for flooding the city. In which case, Lady Frederica's plan would be our best chance of winning the people's approval. Each plan's got its good and bad points.
Consider this.
But now that we've gotten the Holy State on our backs, this would be a perfect chance to strike at Azfrost. Isn't winning the war more important than the Crown City's damages or the people's morale? Not really. We can't foresee the damage that Dalj would do to the city, and stealing into the castle would put Roland in great danger. I know that Castle Wolford can claim victory without having to sacrifice the capital or the people's safety. Winning isn't everything. We must face the consequences of our actions and take responsibility for rebuilding. To that end, I would see little damages as possible. We're going to do the middle one.
Are you joking?
If you gave it all out, I'll put my life on the line to see your will done. But ideals and pride won't win a fight. As Lord of our house, I ask that you consider all of our options with a cool head.
Tough spot.
I can't see how you feel about this, but I need a moment to digest it all. So I don't think we swayed his decision, but we'll see. Let's get Anna here. The enemy may be already aware of the tunnels, but no one is anticipating a flood. The capital is swarming with Azfrosti soldiers. We must prepare ourselves to make sacrifices if we are to reclaim the city. I believe it's best to trap Azfrosti troops. We'll do that one because that's what I want to do. I see, so I would support Lady Frederica's plan, though it seems the least efficient of the three. It would take time and effort, but would mitigate damages to the people. The capital can be repaired, but the dead can't be brought back to life. The lives of the people should outweigh the importance of efficiency. Bam.
Yes.
Indeed, Benedict's plan would make a battlefield of the city, and we should focus on war safeguarding the people and officially subduing the enemy. I apologize, my lord. I lost sight of what is most important in my desire for victory.
I must hear what the others
It
think.
seems I have underestimated the merits of Lady Frederica's plan. She's deep in thought. Good. Now we need to talk to Roland. Let's talk to Roland here.
Say.
Flooding the city will leave the people with nowhere to live, and Frederica's plan hinges on how the enemy responds. We can win if we sneak into the castle and slay the Aaspharasi commanders. Only Cordelia and I are privy to the secret passages. There's no guarantee, so we're not going to worry about it. I believe it's best to trap the Aaspharasi. You wish to use Elfrost to blow up the bridge and negotiate with Aasfrost. Frederica wishes no harm to anyone that comes to anyone that includes your sister, which we could kill the sister. That is very true right there. Force them to negotiate? Hell yeah. Alright, her plan focuses more on people's safety than culling Aaspharasi numbers. But with their backs against the wall, there is always a chance Aasfrost may make a hostage of Cordelia.
A hard choice.
That's true too. I appreciate your concerns about my sister, but still... Okay, he's kind of unchanged here, and let's talk to Hewitt. Prince Roland wishes to defeat the Aaspharasi commanders who unjustifiably occupy Whiteholm Castle. I see this plan as proof of his resolve. As a matter of the King's Guard, I intend to help him see it through. And we're gonna try and change her. Lord Cerno, you think Lady Frederica's plan to be our best option? I do. Oh, we got some here. If Roland wishes for the people's support, he must act in a way befitting royalty. Unfortunately, flooding the city and surprise attacks hardly make the cut. No matter how much time the negotiations take, it's better than bringing harm to the people, and the bridge can easily be rebuilt. It is House Wolfort's job to protect Glenbrook. I will use Frederica's way to safeguard both Roland and his people. That we shall.
Good point.
Then you say that heartens me as a member of the King's Guard. Though one of your 7 may be, your heart still beats for the kingdom at the crown and the crown. Thank you, Lord Cerno. Speaking to you has shown me the merits of Lady Frederica's plans. Alright. So we talked to everybody, which means we are good. Let's do it. We got what we wanted. Now we're going to see where this decision goes.
It is time to cast our votes. In which strategy do we entrust the future of Glenbrook? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Let's see what happens. This is where the game takes its magic.
I am sorry.
My apologies, but my opinion remains unchanged. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
On this, I cannot.
I do not think your plan's a bad one, just not the best one given to the circumstances. Benedict, you asshole. And once this is done, you can't change it. So this is the only way.
I agree.
I stand behind. Oh, she doesn't go with Benedict. She chose me. Haha, sucker.
I changed my mind.
I thought about it a lot, and I decided to choose a different path than Prince Roland's. Which one did she choose?
Forgive me, lad.
Sorry, but my token's going somewhere else at this time, lad. Alright, so there's a lot of things that I didn't expect were going to happen. So let's see what happens here.
Will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Let's see what's the path we're going to have to choose here. So we'll find out. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, we got it. We're going to destroy the bridge and trap the enemy in the castle and then negotiate it. So it worked out. Basically, Roland's the only one who stayed in the thing that he wanted to do. We got Benedict and Eredor, who wanted to blow up the dam and kill the people. All right, so we got
Collapse
what
the
we got.
bridge and trap the enemy within the castle, keeping the common folk safe from the worst of the fighting.
Beautiful. That's what I wanted. It worked out. That's right, Katie. We got it. That's what I mean about this game being so good, is that your decision changes the whole
You will
game.
safeguard the people, drive the enemy into the castle, and negotiate. You have chosen a righteous path, Wolfort.
Damn straight with
Do
it.
you really think negotiations will prevail?
I will
Such
tell.
sympathy may be your downfall.
If not, we'll kill them in the end.
Even so, this is the path we have chosen.
Then walk tall. It is time to test your mettle. I must return to Hyzant and see Minister Kamsel. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Minister Sereno.
Oh, there's something else brewing in the
The
background.
goddess, the source, iron. The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to
I had
relics
three
of the
options:
past.
trying to outdo safeguard the people and trying
Roselia
to
needs to be
negotiate.
born anew. Right now, the people of every nation are searching for a young.
That's right,
stalwart
Adam. So
baron to guide
this game is, which is why I love it. I'm gonna be playing this again and choosing different outcomes. So yeah, everyone is having a very different playthrough experience, which makes this was what makes this game worth $80 Canadian. Is that you always have different choices and different outcomes to this game. People that friends that are streaming this game that I follow, I've had a very different outcome than what we have. So everything's changed, and that's what makes this game so incredible. Is that there's not one way of playing it. There's tons of ways of playing this game, and lots of replay value.
House Wolfort and Hyzant join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Esfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Frederica proposes they destroy the bridge linking the castle to the rest of the capital.
Yeah, because they're surrounded by water. It would be perfect.
Forcing them to parley. Though it may draw out the conflict, it is well worth it if they can avoid causing suffering to the people. Serenoa and the others agree to the plan.
So they're gonna join us in our battle.
In support of House Wolfort, Hyzant's great army marches forth for the first time since the Salt Iron War.
Chapter 13, Part 2. Born of Strife and... I missed it. Born of Strife and something. It went too quickly for me.
The Hyzantian forces should be arriving any moment, Frederica.
Well then, let us make them welcome.
My lady, are you certain this is the path you desire? We are to battle against your people, against Dallas and Erica.
Kill them. They're evil.
I am keenly aware of that.
Of course you are. But simply understanding a thing doesn't mean you are ready to face it. A single second's hesitation on the battlefield could cost you your life.
Worry not. I shall prevail against any who stand against me. Even my siblings.
To try and save...
So her family is the evil ones. Yeah, it's Frosties.
No, to save myself.
She has her sister and her two brothers that she has to take out. Now that she's part of Wolfort. She is to be married to Serenoa, which hasn't happened yet because of the war going on. So...
Minister Serenoa, Minister Camsell, and myself have brought what troops we could muster.
Ready to be a lot of
Grateful
troops.
for your assistance.
It was an arduous journey. Is there anywhere the soldiers could rest?
We've prepared barracks at the harbor. Please use them freely.
You do think of everything.
Hyzant has not mobilized a force so large since the Salt Iron War. Yet I hear you intend to settle this not by battle, but by parley. The Holy One will not agree to any half-hearted measures.
You like how those stone bricks,
Precious our large
brickworks
army on the
look?
capital
Yeah, I know.
threshold
That they're
is
beautiful.
part of our plan.
This game is very beautiful.
inside now,
It's
we'll explain
absolutely
the
the most gorgeous game I've ever played. The 2D, 3D, HD graphics are just pops. It really pops, and it makes the game doesn't make the game age. This game years later will still look as great as it does to this as it does to this day. These games will always outlast the very high advanced graphics ones, because eventually we're gonna have better graphics. This will always stay beautiful.
House Wolfort and Hyzant have joined forces. There are indications their armies intend
Alright,
to march
so
upon the capital.
this is a little story,
direction will
basically
they come from?
telling us what's happening in the background.
We cannot yet be certain.
Close the city gates and rally the garrisons. I want the way to the castle completely blockaded.
And we ought to consider their attack from the river. House Wolfort knows very well how difficult this castle is to take. I doubt they think to capture it with a direct assault.
She has to be put in secret because she knows Castle Wolfort because of her brother being best friends with Serenoa. So
Though
I
acting
wonder
on
if
that
she's
assumption
trying
and
to
sending
trick
all
them.
Our troops to defend the land route does leave a vulnerability the enemy could exploit. Send a party to scout along the riverbanks, then have them report to the harbor and ready our ship.
Yes, General.
Why beat around the bush? We have the soldiers, we should strike and end them.
It's best to avoid open battle. With the capital and Whiteholm under our control, we have the advantage.
All that tells me is you're frightened of Wolfort.
There is no enemy safe not to fear. A leader's hubris is the death of her soldiers.
Frederica is attacking us. What does it matter how many soldiers die? I command you to kill Frederica, Avlora.
Oh.
Personal grudges have no place in the battlefield.
Silence! Gustadolf entrusted us with the castle's protection in his absence.
Oh, of course he's
Frosty
absent.
blood flows through
I had a
our
feeling he
veins.
would be.
How dare you order us about?
You do well to remember what you are. A simple orphan who doesn't even know her true name.
Wow.
Yet it is this simple orphan in charge of our army. Insult me all you like. I will not allow open battle.
Obstinate woman. No matter. The reinforcements our brother sent are under our command.
Oh shit, they have
I
reinforcements.
shall lead soldiers into the capital myself and crush Wolfort's forces when they arrive.
I wonder if they're gonna join the battle. We'll see if they have a little hidden thing here.
Is this the Esfrost I am to defend?
Yeah,
General Avlora.
she's turning against them. Where are we here? See you guys. Even the fire looks so so glowing, flickering. Yeah, honestly, it's incredibly beautiful. Chrono Trigger still looks good, but I would love to see it done in 2D HD style. Honestly, if they did a remake of it in a 2D HD style, it would look amazing. There's another game coming out by Square Enix that I'm dying to get to, and it's a remake of a game that's never come here to North America. It's Live Alive, and basically it's a 2D HD game as well, and it looks absolutely incredible. If you haven't checked that out, do check that out. You love how the frost and snow looks in Octopath. Oh yeah, that game is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Everything about that game is gorgeous. I want to see if I can buy... There was this amazing display that I saw in I think it was in the UK. I want to say it was in the UK. I want to see if I can find that. I want a giant display of Octopath Traveler because it is my favorite game of all time.
The bulk of the enemy is holed up in Whiteholm Castle. Right now, they don't seem to be very active.
And what of the common folk?
I need that display for my game room. I need it for the museum.
Has yet to notice our movements.
Perfect conditions to execute Lady Frederica's plan. If the people are at ease, we should be able to seize the capital without resorting to all-out battle.
Thank goodness.
Then let's review the plan. First, my retinue shall take a small vessel to Whiteholm Castle and destroy the bridge.
Are you certain you want to go by yourselves? We could lend you some soldiers.
The fewer of us there are, the less likely we are to be spotted. We'll manage. We'll have the blast crystal.
Oh yes, a bridge like that'll come falling down pretty easy. You'll see.
The explosion will be
I wonder if we can trust Milo.
into the capital and keep the people calm,
Without using force, yes. I shall impress upon my soldiers they are not to act rashly.
Thank you, Minister.
As for you, Minister Kamsel, we'd like you to take command of the naval forces to blockade the castle.
Very well. I can't say I'm much experienced in marine warfare, but I'll do my best.
Destroy the bridge, capture the town, blockade the river, isolate the enemy in the castle, and turn that impregnable fortress into their prison.
Once they're trapped, they'll have no choice but to parley with us and release their stranglehold on Glenbrook.
Let's see if this works.
I hope you're right. A word of caution before we begin. Prince Roland, you are aware they will likely use Queen Cordelia as leverage when the time for parley comes. But no matter what pressure they apply, we cannot allow them to break us, should the worst come to pass.
I understand. I do not expect the fight to regain control of our kingdom to be painless.
Good. We have our plan. Now we must act upon it.
Then we shall depart at once, until we meet again in the capital.
Farewell.
Alright, seems like everyone has their marching orders here. Or they just left the bridge and had a big week-long party with all the money saved. That's true. You could have a nice big party. Look how beautiful this
I cannot put off fighting
this
them
looks.
any
It looks so gorgeous. It's just so beautiful, man. I can't get over how much I love this game. The eve of Frederica and Cyrano's engagement. Are we actually gonna get married here? Oh no, it's before.
My, you're certainly calm for someone about to be sold off in the morrow.
So this is before she left.
Sold off? You would compare my marriage into House Wolfort to trading coin for flesh. Why, I am to be a beacon of allyship, a bridge between our two lands.
Yes, yes. So tell me, dear,
They
how
tricked
do you
her.
plan on seducing the Wolfort boy?
Oh.
Wait, let me guess. You'll use the same charms your mother did on our father.
Oh, enough cajoling, Erica. You're apt to make her cry. And Frederica, you know you don't have to take such abuse in silence, don't you?
That's her family, guys. It's her brother and
In any
sister right
case,
there.
You seem to be under the impression that you've been entrusted with some crucial task. That couldn't be further from the truth. This is only to get you out of the way, same as your mother.
Jeez.
You're no use to anyone in Esfrost.
But you already know that, don't you?
Well, every happiness to you, dear sister.
Treated like trash. A jubilee year, all debts canceled and guaranteed livable income and a bunch of fun free stuff for everyone. Just thoughts. That would be a nice life. That would be amazing.
The world I knew before was so very limited.
Yeah, so she went through a lot of changes in her life.
No matter what awful thing happened to me, I believed I could do nothing but suffer in silence.
She's kind of growing out of her shell now. She's more of a leader compared to the girl you just saw in that flashback
Staying
scene.
quiet in the face of injustice is tantamount to condoning it. I needed to stand up and fight for myself. Becoming part of House Wolfort was the best thing to ever happen to me. Erica, Thalas, I'm done running.
Oh yeah, she's gonna bring the pain, baby. She's gonna do some hurting. She's my favorite character. Absolutely my favorite character.
In the dead of night.
I just have, you know what's funny is I have a very strong thing for strong female leaders.
Aboard are none other than the elite Wolfort.
But this game
fighters
has
led
great
by
plot shifts and
Cyrano
stuff.
himself.
Lots of things happen. Oh yeah, there's so much going on in this game. It's insane. All right, I know how to show you the battles because we should be able to get to the battle right now. We're gonna see how our first try at the battle goes.
All right, it's time.
Where should we set the blast crystal, Milo?
Right around the middle of the bridge would be perfect. The wood will splinter apart quite nicely. Plus, any repairs we'll need to make later will be easy.
In the middle it is. We'll search for a suitable spot. In the meantime, Milo, you ready the blast crystal.
With pleasure.
Hopefully she doesn't trick us. We'll see what happens here. The entire plan will be for naught if I do not place the Alfric in the right spot. Time to see where that is. Alright, let's talk to Benedict here. Be extremely careful with the Alfric. If you destroy a bridge, imagine what it will do to you. Furthermore, while I trust you know what I mean to say, indeed we have much left to do, or I for one shall learn all I can about the Alfric. Yes, I agree, Milo is also eager for the battle ahead. May we limit damage to the Crown City and Castle should be the worst come to pass. Alright. Do like that. Good. It is not yet perfect, and its applications as a weapon are severely limited. Someday Hyzant will wish to use it for themselves. And who is to say that they will not turn it upon us? Which is to say, we must learn all we can now, that we may avoid such a predicament later. All right, we got rolling here. All the times I've trained here for with Sir Maxwell have come flooding back to me. It seems like a lifetime ago now. Forgive me my sentimentality. I promise I'm ready to do what it must be done. Why did you always train on the bridge? Surely the castle itself had better venues. It is also where we were forced to flee for our lives. How fitting that this should figure out our counterattack. I understand that this bridge holds many memories for you, but this plan will allow us to trap the enemy and save lives. I think it's a small price we have to pay for that. There we go. Lots of surprises, like chemist surprises. All with ladders. Yeah, exactly. I know this is the best, but this is for the people. It will take more than the loss of the bridge to erase all that Sir Maxwell has given me. I should hope. Of course it will. And for all the training would precisely lead what led us to victory. Oh, got some extra stuff. Got some money. I can certainly believe that we can destroy the bridge, Whitehome Bridge. But this is the cost of reclaiming our crown city and protecting the people, so this proceed as planned. Alright, so this Alcanian stuff is mighty powerful and can be reduced a bridge owed the size to rubble. Okay. I don't know, I don't trust him, Mallow. If the aim is indeed to isolate Whitehome Castle, then the Alfric should be placed just about here. Okay. Let's just hear it, but I know not where to place the Alfric. I've told Milo all know of the bridge's construction. The rest is in her hands. If this works, we'll merge up the upper hand in the ensuing negotiations. But there lies the key. This has to work. Let's see what Frederica says. Oh, so many lives were saved with the destruction of this bridge. Let us not delay in our preparations so that we may keep our casualties low. There's something here. I saw a flash. Oh, got lots of money too. Okay, so we talked to Benedict. There's no other way off this bridge. Okay, so we should be ready. I know where we ought to place Elric. Now together the others and finalize the plan. So we know where we're going to put the bomb now, or the exploding crystal. It's like a bomb.
The time for you to awaken is nigh, my patient little Elfric. Just give me the command.
All right, then let's.
Something's coming. I knew it.
Wolfort? When did you get here?
Phallus.
Oh, I am so glad we didn't leave this to Avlora.
Yeah, we're trapped on the bridge now.
I am shocked, Frederica, to find you sneaking around like a common thief.
I had a feeling we'd be surrounded here. I had a feeling. We'll have to see how this battle goes here. Alright. So we're heading into our battle here. This is the first battle of the night. We'll see how we do. If we win, we win. If we lose, I'll probably end it there and then we'll pick it up again on Wednesday.
There's nowhere left to run, dear Frederica.
Okay.
That's where you're mistaken. There is always a path forward.
Oh, I tire of your bravado. How about this? Kneel to me, and I shall forgive you. Get on your hands and knees and beg for my mercy. Go on.
No, she's gonna kill him. She would kill her anyway.
I said beg.
I will not.
What?
Oh.
Obeying unjust orders is cowardice. And silence is acquiescence.
What are you muttering about?
She's taking a stand, you evil bitch.
Do not speak to me. I will cower to your whims no longer.
Well, well, you finally learned how to stand up for yourself.
Yep, she's got a backbone now.
Right before you die.
Kill them. Every last one.
Seems like we have 2 magic users, maybe a healer. Let's see. And I also got a badge. We gotta put some people up. Alright, so let's do the thing right here. So we have her helping. We're still all kind of balanced here. But what I want to do... hold on. What I want to do... No. Encampment. Let me just do something quickly before we get in there. And that is level up all our characters. Okay. No, not Archibald. We'll get him in there. Promote a class. This is what I wanted to do. Alright, so we've promoted Serenoa. We've promoted, can I promote her again? No. As you can see, we promoted Frederica. We got some promotions available. Benedict. We got, what's her name again? Clea. We got Anna. We can, Cornelian. Odor. Huguette. Alright, so we can... I was hoping Roland, but... Oh no, I already did Roland. Okay, so... Let's do... Huh. How many do I have? So we can put her as an assassin, which would definitely raise her up there. Okay, well, we got her as an assassin. Curist. We definitely need a better healer on that group. Okay, well, we need more archers too. Okay, we're gonna promote her because I do want to see. We need more of a medical presence on the field. All right,
Might I be of service?
She has been promoted. Learn the ability heal with what allies you. Learn the ability mend wounds. Perfect. All right, so we still got some. I'm definitely gonna put Anna because she can be very, very good. We're just gonna choose her to be an assassin. She's been promoted. Alright, learn to reign and recover. Learn the ability slumber stab. Alright. Okay, we still have some people left. I don't care about Benedict. He's not getting any promotions. Let's do Huette. I think we definitely need her. She's a flyer, okay. We'll put her as a flyer. She's been upgraded! Choose her.
It is an honor to
Damn
serve.
straight we're gonna choose some her. Alright. Rise in range and focus. Okay. And that's all I have right now. So we updated everyone there. What I want to do though is I want to get some okay. Show you negotiating. Yes. Oh, we got lots of money this time. Lots of money. Ranged ice stone. Ice amulet. Let me see what we got here. Increases physical defense, magic defense. Increases accuracy, evasion, speed amulet speeds you up. Increases damage dealt by critical hits. Ooh, that's a good one. Buy one of those. Yeah. Let's put that one on our archer. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna put it on the old man. Because he has a pretty good one. Ice amulet, wind amulet, jade amulet. Increases the amount of XP earned in battle. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, that's a lot of money. Increases the chance of the enemy dropping spoils when defeated. Alright, let's get some, definitely let's get some large stuff here. Let's get some good chunk. Well, definitely not 28, that's for sure. Let's get 10. Okay. Still got lots of money left over, but we'll just leave it like that. Let's go back to our battle. So I want to get to I want you guys to see how the battles work. All right. So we can place one more person in our group, which I don't know why he wasn't recommended. Okay. Where's our old man? There he is. Okay, we have lots of people recommended, but we're gonna use the old man.
Excellent.
Alrighty. Okay, we got everybody. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Alrighty. Let's get on with the battle. So we're gonna have to fight of our life here. We're gonna have to try and see how we do. Will I be able to beat it on my first try, or are we gonna end up dying and have to re-strategize exactly how we're gonna win?
There is no retreat, and there is only one way forward. Strike down every Frosty soldier in our way. For victory.
So, they're using a lot of maneuvers. Maybe I should take out the... I want to take out any sword, any magic user. You hope it turns out? Well, thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's... You know what? What is throw poison at...
Suffer.
Let's see if we can poison as many people as we possibly can. Oh, we gotta level up too.
This'll hurt.
There we go.
Shall we dance?
Okay, we can use her. What does she got here? Shadow fan. So the best thing too is if you get behind an enemy, you can strike him. So
woman of your skill. Join us, and I'll
you can have like a double strike. The enemy, your partner will attack while you attack. So it's pretty cool.
I would, but I hate children.
Dance and
Especially
checkmate? Hell
spoiled
yeah.
little brats like you.
Oh, she hates children, especially spoiled brats like him. Now this is what I want to get rid of. Oh, son of a bitch. If they use fire, we're dead. Please don't use fire. We need to get the hell out of there.
Here I come.
Okay, I want to hit, well, we're gonna have to hit whatever we can.
Try this.
And we missed.
I might as well enjoy this.
Yeah, if they throw fire on us...
Are you enjoying this?
What the hell? They're trying to burn us alive.
Frederica, your existence sullies the Esfrosty bloodline. But it will be pure again, as soon as I have killed you.
Say what you will. I am proud of the blood that runs through my veins. I have found people who love me for who I am. No longer will I let you or anyone else make me afraid.
Yeah, you tell him, Frederica.
Ah, the stench of
Oh shit. Oh, good. At least it's wind. Holy, it took a lot of our thing. Get in there and attack that son of a bitch. No, oh damn, we got a healer. Life magic. That stupid son of a bitch. Damn. We're still pretty low here. They're way too strong for us. There goes Serenoa. Shit. Yeah, we're still very low here. Plus, we're in like the worst place. We're surrounded. I can't make my way out of here. There's no place to hide.
Out of my way! Look at me learning.
Alright, leveled up.
Looks like I'm up.
Let's get you over here.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Okay, I need to go. I couldn't save Serenoa, which sucks because I was hoping I could. Heal an ally's status. Grant a large amount of HP to someone. These guys haven't been touched yet. You know what? No, we're gonna end turn here. I just want to get the hell out of the oil.
Together.
That's the movement I was saying.
I will follow you faithfully till the end.
Shit. Oh. Thought she was gonna throw fire. I was just about to get worried here. What I want to do is get them, I need to get Frederica down there so I can start putting that on fire.
Allow me.
we're gonna have to do that. I want to put that on fire. Keep them out of there for a little bit.
So, it falls to me.
Okay.
A cold wind blows.
At least we got out of there for now, anyway.
Research bears fruit.
Ow!
Oh shit, they can poison us too. Yeah, they're still all very, very strong.
I shirk from no danger.
My turn.
Suffer.
Okay.
It's for life.
I want to get so we can kill the magic user.
Slaughter is such sweet.
Hey!
They're way too strong.
Enjoyed myself a bit too much.
Way too strong yet.
I might as well enjoy this. Burn to a... What is this?
Time to take flight.
I want to take him out.
Take aim.
As long as I can get rid of all the magic users.
My pride is my shield.
Shit. Ah! There goes one of my best.
I shall do what I can.
Okay. Still too far from Frederica. I don't want her to die. You know what? We're gonna put her here.
Setting a poor example.
They're way too powerful still for our group of characters. Our level is still pretty low. And there's no place to hide.
No! I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're killing us pretty easy. I'll need to think of some kind of different strategy here.
You're in the way! Hurts, don't it? I love the battle.
Is there a boat down below? I didn't even notice it. Could be. Alright. There's too many. We're gonna have to... This battle, I can feel it's gonna take a long time for me to get good on. And a parachute, yeah.
Allow me.
Okay.
With the powers in me.
Where was I?
Okay, Frosty Breath.
Come on!
Alternate game options. That is a pretty awesome observations. Shit. Yeah, they're way too strong. There. Oh, he survived that. I'm surprised.
Slaughter is such sweet fun.
Your orders?
Yeah, we're definitely not gonna take these guys out. That's for sure.
You pay.
Sounds right.
I might as well enjoy this. You're undeserving.
What did he give him?
Let's see.
Here I come.
What did she give him? She gave him something, but I don't know what she gave
Cool
him.
heads shall prevail.
Frederica's still too far away.
The fight goes on.
We're definitely not gonna win this battle, that's for sure. I've already lost too many people. Shit. If we lose our healer, which we will, he's gonna strike her. She's gonna be dead. Yeah, we lost our healer, which means now we're gonna be dead soon. I shouldn't have done that. There he goes.
I thought I had him.
Allow me.
Nah, we're dead. Doesn't really matter what I do right now. We're dead.
For the good of all,
Definitely did not win this one.
we will make our ideals reality.
Good thing about this though is that every time that you yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. You always keep your experience points, so all of our leveling up continues. Goddamn poison. I hate that regeneration process.
Do not underestimate.
That doesn't matter. Oh! That's right.
I might as well enjoy this.
Yeah. Not only are we're tackling two people that are definitely a lot more challenging than they should be, but there's so many enemies.
I feel stronger already. Shadows can
Let's see if take cover will do anything.
The hunt is on. Take aim.
Okay. Took her out. God, I hate this. I hate healers. They're throwing oil everywhere. There goes Frederica.
Steady now.
Come on!
Doesn't matter what I do. I know I'm dead.
To further the arcane arts.
For my family.
This is only the beginning!
You can do more
What
for
did
me.
he... Strength. Gave her strength. Really? She doesn't need any more strength.
Not
There he goes.
this.
At this rate, I...
Still can't use anything.
For myself.
If I must.
I'll be dead soon.
Out of my sight.
Playing with fire. There we go. Look at that. No. I wish the fire would actually hit them, but nope, that didn't do any. Doesn't matter what I do in this. I'm dead anyway.
Do not underestimate me.
Too many enemies. There goes Frederica. I'm practically there. She goes. Yeah. There's no way in hell we're beating this anytime soon. I need to strategize exactly what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm going faster because there's so many of them. I could have used some help on this one. Yeah, she's my only person. She's gone, and so is my hope of winning.
Suffer. Sound strike. This'll hurt. Victory is within reach.
Let me fast forward through people here. Look how many of them there's still alive on the board. And there I am. A failed attempt. I have fallen. We'll try once more. We'll try once more. I'm still feeling the battle here. That's right, Katie. We weren't able to get that one. Okay. Let's maybe take out the people who are not recommended. Keep the ones who are. I'm surprised that Roland's not. We don't really need an archer.
My magic is at your disposal.
We need somebody other than.
You got it.
Okay. Okay, so I got rid of our archers. Let's try this now. I'm trying a new cast of characters here. Let's see. Let's see what happens. They may have been good with level-wise, but didn't really make sense in our battle.
There is no retreat, and there is only one way forward.
Okay. Let's try this. Okay. That doesn't really give us much of a hit.
Yeah! Away with you! Yes!
Time to work.
Take cover.
Shadows
I wanted to hit the poison, but I guess we were too far.
Choices.
Maybe we'll take out the healers over here. Move selected center in the game 1 use of more command. However, you can only move once. Very cool. We're definitely gonna move right there.
Take this.
I like how we can go right behind. Oh, she poisoned him. Goddamn oil. these guys and their freaking oil. Okay. Not good.
Leave everything to me.
I just want to get rid of the first of all, get the hell out of the oil, because that's not a good thing.
On the Esfrost name, are you enjoying this?
This woman and her oil, man. What she's like? She loves oil, I guess. But the good thing is, she did put them all in
the stench of battle.
The wind rages.
Shit. There's a little fire over there now.
Wolford is doomed. You ought to think.
Okay, let's put it forward.
Forward. Ha-ha! To lead, I must grow.
Okay. God damn you. I hate healers. I hate them so much. Oh, I hate them more than anything in this game. Shit. Shit. They're still very strong. Ugh.
I'm back at you. You won't beat me.
Oh, if I could push her off the top, I'd be so happy.
Frederica.
Yeah.
But it will. Say what you. I have.
We heard this part already, so I'm moving forward.
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
I need more healers.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Grant 2 HP to an ally. Let's do that.
I'll hold fast here.
That'll give us 2 chances here.
An honor and a privilege to serve.
Hold up. Gotta hate these guys so much.
I fight for peace.
She's resistant to fire, which I did not want to see. Oh, that's not too bad. We can get a lot of them here.
Powers in me.
Goddamn archer. Not only that, but he freaking... Ugh.
Do now.
No, you know what? Kill this stupid son of a bitch.
Out of my way! Did you see that? For my kingdom!
I will end this.
Throw poison and we're gonna knock him out.
Leave it to me! Yes!
This is the end.
What have we here?
Okay, that's one of the healers gone, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Let's get her over here.
Ah, the stench of battle.
Shit.
Mirror, but you are nothing.
Threaten me on the Esfrost name. Out of my sight.
Oh, come on! Took out all of our good people. God damn it. And too strong, so.
Well, congratulations are in order. Now what to do?
What I wanted to do is grab the other one and kill him, but
Dance poison. That must have hurt.
really, survived. My guy is paralyzed and we're gonna end up dying anyway.
I thought I had him.
Look how easy they've taken all of our teammates out.
Not a good look on you.
In your hands. I didn't mean to let
Wow.
you down.
We've lost everybody. We've lost everybody.
Keep going.
I can keep fighting. Allow me. With the powers in me. What?
Yeah. We're dead.
Slaughter is such sweet.
You can do more. Time to work.
Everyone has been taken up. Throw poison. This is our healer, but we're just gonna end up dying anyway.
Victory is within reach. Ha! Victory is within reach.
On the Esfrost,
You are undeserving.
Try not to waste this.
Now it's my turn. All or nothing. Not bad, not bad.
Alright, should I push back, but
Light as a butterfly. You poor thing. You've made a grave mistake.
One step closer to our hope.
I'll clean this up.
nope. There goes everybody.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Yeah. It's just too hard, so we're for our level. It doesn't matter, we're all gonna die in
For my
here.
family.
Damn it all. I might as well enjoy this.
Time to work.
Doesn't matter what we do.
I feel stronger already.
We can take out their enemies as many times as we want, but we're not gonna get past this. Oh, screw you and your life magic bullshit. The life magic is such a cheat. Such a strong cheat.
Not bad. If I must.
My turn.
It's over.
Supper.
She needs better weapons to attack here. We just don't have the weapons that we need. If only I had a couple more people on the field.
Ah, the stench of battle.
A wasted effort.
Practically taking nothing off this guy either. But it doesn't really matter. She's my last character. He'll be dead soon anyway.
If I must.
For my family.
My turn.
So she can act twice. She can hit the enemy twice, but the amount of time it takes to end this foe. Nobody can come up there anyway.
For my family.
If I must.
Your orders?
Allow me.
Let me heal my character. But it's not gonna do anything, but
If if I must.
Ah, the stench of battle.
Eating coleslaw and checking out my attack.
Your orders?
It's over.
That's HD pellet.
I'll take this.
It's not gonna do anything though.
I might as well enjoy this.
For my family, I suppose.
It's sad that I got one person left and I'm up there. It's not doing anything for my attack. And just sent me flying. Which, I'm just thinking right now. That would have been a nice place for me to be. I have an idea for when I play this again. I could have gone down there and saved myself. I did not notice the ladders were there.
For my family.
Now I know. That's how I'll win the battle next time. To bring the enemy down beside me. That was my stupidity. I should have gotten out of there. 'Cause I don't even think they know I'm here. I'm doing very good there, Sensation. How are you? The Armenian Sensation. Oh, I'm doing very good. Getting my ass kicked, though. Definitely this battle it didn't go the way I wanted it to. How are you doing tonight, bud? Thanks for being here. Yeah, it's good I noticed the ladders now. I can use that for my attack on the next time. Because what I'll do is exactly what I did with her being on top there. Because I don't think they're going to come down here. Let's see. Doing little things winding down watching some Twitch. I like it, buddy. Thanks for being here. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I should have done.
Burn to a crisp.
Anyways, I'm going to die anyway.
Slaughter.
Well, I'm glad you stumbled upon the channel, my friend, and decided to watch me get my ass handed to me. But hopefully you're having a good Saturday. We're gonna end after this because I'm gonna die soon anyway. So
tread carefully.
But I am happy that you're here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I hide down here. I'll bring everybody down to this bottom level, block off the stairs, and kill them all one at a time. But not like that.
Curses. Why are you enjoying this?
Her and her goddamn oil, man. She loves oil. She's always trying to put us on fire. Okay, they're all gonna stay up there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next time. They're all killing me. Doesn't matter what I do.
For my family.
There we go. We ended up dying. But I have an idea for next time, so definitely gonna have to use those ladders. Definitely. That is what I gotta do. Because if I use those ladders, get them all down there, like I said, block it off so they can't get past. Build a wall of people and just attack. Every time someone comes down, attack, 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 attack. That's my battle. That's my battle strategy for next time. But I'm going to leave it right there, you guys. I'm going to make sure I save this because I do not want to lose my saves. And I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. I might play this on my own and see if I can get past it. If not, then I'll be playing it again on stream on Wednesday. Because remember, Monday I'll be playing some more of the medium for the Xbox Series X. But we are definitely going to come back and play this game. There's 1 week left of Game of the Month. Which, of course, Game of the Month is my show where I pick... this month I picked 2 games. I'm doing the same for next month. I picked 2 games that I'm really interested in and play it for the whole month. I did 2 games this time because I didn't want to do just one so you guys didn't get bored of it. Kind of gives it a fresh feel. So next month, of course, we're going to be playing Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and we're also going to be playing Evil Dead, the video game. And I know that I can play with people online. So if you guys do get that for the Series or for the Xbox One or Series X, we can play that together. That's what I'm going to be doing next month. But definitely, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Adam, for the raid, bringing your lovely people over, and all of you guys who have followed. And if you haven't done so already and you liked what you saw, please do hit that follow button. Like that, you guys get notified when I go live. And I try to have as much fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our playthrough tonight. I want to thank you guys so much. Stick with me because we are going to raid another channel. I'm passing the tradition along to other people. So thank you guys. Have a great weekend because I won't be on tomorrow because tomorrow is my day to rest and enjoy before I go back to work on Monday. But I'll be back again Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern, as we're going to be playing more of the medium. So thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend, everyone. Lots of love. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel if you want to watch past episodes of all the streams I do. And there's also unboxing videos. There's trailer reaction videos. I do a lot of stuff. So it's on there if you want to. If you want to go and check that out, go and check out all the social media platforms that I'm a part of. Basically, if you know me, I'm pretty much everywhere. So thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Stick with me. We are raiding. Catch you guys next time. Take care.